Hi, I'm David Barbe. My music background is my entire life. My mom and dad were both professional musicians. I have been playing in bands my entire life, just about. I think I made my first $10 playing music when I was 12 and played drums at a keg party. And I was playing with older kids. And I've played in bands since then, and I've engineered and produced, I don't know, a lot of records, 300 or 400 or more, I don't know. And I own a recording studio. And then I'm the director of the music business program at UGA. The thing about the Athens music scene is it's supportive rather than competitive. In a lot of cities, it seems like it's a little more dog eat dog. In Athens, I think it seems like that the scene has been a supportive one for as long as I can remember. And I think a lot of this goes back a long way, that REM, as they were making their climb, were great to younger bands. They were cool to all of us. And you see this reflected in bands like how Widespread Panic and Drive-By Truckers do their business. And I think it just has continued to be paid forwards by new entrants into the scene. My connection to the steeple is that I moved up here to go to college in 1981, and at some point, uh, not too long after that, I saw REM play in a club, and it just blew my mind how great they were. And I always knew that the old church was the place where they had played that show. So, the legend of the legend of that first REM show is a thing that's been existed in the music scene for a long time, and I'm about the right age to have that to resonate with me. I wasn't there. I wish I was. A little too young.
If you could offer one piece of advice to other musicians in Athens, what would it be?
Don't quit till you get stopped. That's it. Do your thing. Fly your flag. Don't be the second or new version of anything. Just be your own thing. It's I've already got the Beatles. I've already got Neil Young. I've already got Zeppelin too. Just make your own cool thing, and really, just don't quit. My whole life has been predicated on the belief that I would do music until I got stopped, and I haven't been stopped yet. I would like to find some wood to knock on when I say that. Incredibly lucky. My only talent is not quitting. Nucci was my friend, and I recorded his music. I made his engineered his record, and played bass with him too. And so Linda hit me with her crazy idea about a support center for musicians, because she took something that the suicide of one of her children, and which is a thing that like destroys families and tears people apart, and she instead used it as something to make other people's lives better. And she just didn't want, but she just felt like there was a lot of Nucci's out there. Of course, I'm paraphrasing her, but that there's a lot of Nucci's out there, and that they need support, and they need a decent place to practice, and they need a supportive place to hang out, and they need to know that depression is widespread and is real, and there's options for this. And so I've been in Nucci space. I mean, outside of the Phillips family, I feel like I was about the first one to know. I'll never forget, she called me. I was in my phone on one of those old phones with the antenna that goes up off of it, and we were talking about her idea, and then I really drilled down on the practice space idea, because I just felt like you need some bait to get some musicians to really buy in, and everybody needs a good place to practice. The thing that encompasses what Nucci Space is to me more than anything else is the story of Eric Carter from Bloodkin. Eric had a pretty serious substance addiction, or, I mean, we're great friends. There's no secret. Substances, plural, a lot. And to the point that, without judging or even thinking especially negatively about it, I just assumed that's just his life, man, and that's what it's just going to be. And I was sad about it, but you accept this with your friends, right? And he's really one of my best friends. And he decided he was tired of living that way and came to Nucci Space, met Linda, and Linda Phillips saved his life, and he'd be the first one to tell you that. That seeing a veteran musician in Athens who knew he had a place to go and had his life transformed by it, that's one of them. The MBUS doing the Nucci Space Jam shows every fall. We do 5 or 6 of these, and to have a platform for a new generation of young people in the music scene to be able to put their own musical goals and dreams into action, convert them into some sort of tangible reality, to also see them um, exposed to the concept of what Nucci's is and what Nucci's does. Um, and then it just becomes something that everybody in MBUS just buys into. And seeing that every year over and over again, it, yeah, never gets old. I think Nucci Space is the very best part of the Athens music scene, which for me to say, as much as I am part of and love and believe in the overall music scene here, the community, I should say. Um, Music scene, a scene sounds like something we're trying to look cool. A community is really what it is. And nothing reflects the spirit of the community of music in Athens more than Nucci Space. Camp Amped, the after school programs, the serious work of suicide prevention and helping people fight depression, the services offered, this awesome studio where we're sitting right now. It's like it's got it all, and it's the one thing in Athens that everybody in the music community can agree on.